guys, how's it going? So today we're at my grandparents' house getting ready to do a little bit of flower bed cleanup. Just general cleanup, nothing major. My grandpa just had surgery on his knee, and so he's gonna be down for a little while recovering from that. And he was kind of in the middle of getting his stuff cleaned out when he went in. So we're just gonna kind of pick up where he left off and hopefully get a lot of it done this afternoon. It's a gorgeous day. It's almost 60 degrees, sunny, really light breeze. We just thought it'd be a fun day to come up and bless them. So, and I'm hoping that by you guys just seeing this cleanup, if you have some left to do in your garden, I hope it just motivates you to get out there and get it done. So what I wanna do, we're gonna start actually in the backyard. Chris and Aaron are getting all the tools out. We brought Chris with us, who you know helps us out in our garden at our house. So he's here, Aaron's here, and we're just gonna whale into it. I wanna start in the backyard by giving you a tour of some of the things we're gonna be cutting back. Real quick, there's Chris and Aaron. They're unloading the truck. We brought shovels, blowers, wagons, containers, hedge trimmers, all kinds of goodies. All right, so here's the backyard. Right back here, there's a big pond I'll show you in a minute. That used to be a swimming pool when we were little kids, and we spent so many hours down there swimming. And right here, they just had a giant cottonwood tree taken out. But we are gonna start in the flower beds here. This one's full of poppies, so we're gonna be careful. But we're just going to kind of clean up the vine, remove old spent growth. There's just a handful of weeds. Irises here need to be cleaned up and cut back. Perennial grasses will cut back. And there's also some lamb's ear. You can see here, we will clean up and cut back a little bit. Right in here, there's fruit trees and raspberries. So we'll just be doing kind of a general, just kind of raking back here, because you can see there's not a ton here in the way of needing to cut back or weed. There's a few weeds in here we'll take care of. I don't know about you guys, but our weeds are already growing like crazy. It's gonna be a year. And here's the beautiful pond. Look at this. There's the fish down in there. Doesn't it have a nice sound? Really beautiful pergola, seating area. And see, Grandpa already came out here and he was cutting this stuff back. So we'll just kind of pick up around here and do any like little things that are left over. And then we will go through this flower bed as well and clean that up. So we want to be able to get as much work done as possible. So I think we're just gonna set up cameras and just whale into it. couple of bins in the back that we filled up, but there are some other things that Chris dug out. There was a topiary that didn't survive, and then Christmas tree here, some other just random items, and that big tree stump. And then in this truck we've got a couple of kangaroo pop-ups full of leaves and such. I'm really really happy with what we got done in about 3 hours is what we were here. So I'll go into the back and give you guys a tour. So let's start in this corner. Looking a lot better. We cut back the vine a little bit. We didn't want to take the vine completely out, of course. And then you can see all the poppies are now exposed. I'll have an easier time growing. Iris is cleaned up, Rose trimmed back, that's on the wagon wheel. And you can just see the area is looking quite a bit more tidy. Loving it. And then as we move back to the orchard area, oh, I forgot a shovel. We got this area cleaned up. So there was a big root right here that I was able to easily pull out. And then we weeded and just kind of raked up this flower bed right here, which I think this flower bed will come back and plant up with annuals. Wouldn't that look pretty? Just a big bunch of annual color. Then of course this whole area just fills up with green. It's always real pretty back here. And there was also a big stump, well, that was where the big stump was that we put in the back of the truck, and it just came up easy. Chris was able to just pop it out of the soil. We also went along the back of this was the old pool house. It's kind of a shed now, but we took everything out from the sides and everything out from along the fence, and we raked and weeded along this whole area. And we also stretched the landscape fabric back out. Grandpa's got some projects going on this year. And next was right around the pond area. So I took after this space. Really this area could use a hose down, but I don't think they've got active water out here yet. So I raked it as good as I could and then cut back some lamium and just raked up this area here. Just tidied it up. There was quite a bit of lawn grass around this shrub here, so we pulled that out. And then Chris cleaned up this side right there. And we also just kind of blew off the stones and tidied up this area a little bit, but didn't have to do much here. And then this kind of patio area was where we ended. So we don't have enough time. We have to get back home to Benjamin. We didn't have enough time to tackle this flower bed, but we'll probably do that at another time. So there were a couple of perennials, I think catmint right here, that we cut back. This is where the juniper topiary was, and it looks a lot better just not having it there at this point. And then there was also something that didn't survive here that Chris popped out. And then we just cleaned up sidewalks, weeded. I did some light pruning on the boxes just to shape them up a tiny bit. And then back in this back corner there was an ornamental grass and a yarrow, I think, Artemisia. And then this was a plugged pot. So we cleaned that out, got it all kind of, the soil just spread out in the corner here, and just cleaned up this area. And then just did some general cleanup, leaf cleanup. So it's looking pretty tidy. I'm really happy with it. This is just such a little peaceful area back here. I just heard a neighbor fire up their lawnmower. It's like the best sound to me, I love it. Anyway, that is it for today's video. It just felt really good to get out here and do something active in the sunshine. It actually was about 63, kind of at the peak of this afternoon, which was just amazing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, kind of seeing a different landscape than our own, and I hope it was motivating to you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video, and we will see you in the next one.